Today for our sarf lesson, we're learning the patterns that are the pattern of al-amr, the command form or the order. So we learned in the past al-madi, the past tense, fa'ala, he does. We learned al-mudari', the present future tense, yaf'alu, he is doing or he will do. And now we're learning al-amr, commanding somebody to do something. So when you say if'al, means do this. So if you're speaking to a man, and we say, speaking to one man, you will say if'al. Speaking to two men, you would say if'ala. Speaking to a group of men, you would say if'alu. Speaking to one female, you would say if'ali. Speaking to two females, you would say if'ala. And speaking to a group of females, you would say if'alna. If we want to try that, using some different letters in the root for a word with a different meaning, if we take sami'a, means he heard, yasma'u, he is hearing or is listening. Here, if we want to do the command ordering somebody listen, then we say isma', you listen, you one man. Isma'a, you two men listen. Isma'u, you group of men listen. Isma'i, you feminine listen. Isma'a, you two women listen. Isma'na, you group of women listen. How the amr is made, for right now, just memorize these patterns, but also keep in your mind the way that we make the amr, because this would be helpful for you when you're trying it with different verbs. What we do is, first, we make the fi'l majzoom, and then we drop that first letter in the fi'l, that letter that gets attached to it when it's in the mudari. So to make the amr, we start with the mudari, the present future tense of the word. Then we make it majzoom, and then we drop the harf al-mudari, that harf at the beginning that comes when we make it mudari. So let me show you what I mean by that, if I can write here. So fa'ala, sorry, I know the writing is not good, but fa'ala is madi. If we want to make it mudari, we take the same verb, but we add a ya at the beginning. And that ya is the harf al-mudari, the harf of being present tense. And so it becomes fa'ala, becomes yaf'alu. So what do we do to make the command form? First thing we do is we make it majzoom, like as if there was a lam before it. So what does this fi'l look like once it's majzoom? This this dhamma becomes a sukoon, right? Like lam yaf'al. Then what do? We drop the harf of mudari. We get rid of that ya. So now we have a fa'a with a sukoon, an ayn with a fatha, and a lam with a sukoon. But this is actually impossible to say, right? Because in Arabic, you can never start a word with a sukoon. The first letter in the word always has to have a haraka on it. So what do? We add that alif here, or the hamzatul wasl, and so we need a haraka before it, and the kasra is the lightest and easiest haraka, so we give it that kasra, and it becomes if'al. That's the way that we build the amr. For now, just keep in mind this pattern: if'al, if'ala, if'alu, if'ali, if'ala, if'alna, and then we will practice this a little bit and see the different ways that it works when we are going through our readings and we come across examples, inshallah.